My 2025 WWE SummerSlam Predictions. And let's start off with SummerSlam Saturday and what match I think should main event night 1 of SummerSlam. And I think it's going to be one of these two matches. The World Heavyweight Championship match between CM Punk and Gunther, or the tag team match between Roman Reigns and Jey Uso and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. And because Roman and Jey Uso and Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed is a tag team match, I don't think it's going to be as big as if it was Roman versus Braun. One-on-one, I think CM Punk versus Gunther should main event SummerSlam Saturday. And I want to see Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez be the opener for SummerSlam Saturday. And for my predictions of who I think will win every match at SummerSlam, let's start off with the tag team match. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez for the Women's Tag Team Championships. And I think that Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez will win this match and retain their championships. I think after SummerSlam, they're probably going to continue the feud with Kairi Sane and Asuka. I think they probably lose the titles to them later. I think they beat Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss and retain their championships. Next, we have the match for the WWE Women's Championship between the Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill, and Tiffany Stratton. And I thought that Jade Cargill would win this match and Naomi was going to cash in on her and become champion. But because she already cashed in her Money in the Bank contract, I think Tiffany Stratton is going to beat Jade Cargill and retain her championship. Next, we have the match between Karrion Kross and Sami Zayn. And I think that Karrion Kross is going to beat Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn has to tell Karrion Kross that he was right, and I think this will cause Sami Zayn to turn heel. It might be over a couple of months, it might be right now, but I think Sami Zayn will turn heel. He's gonna admit that Karrion Kross is right. I think Karrion Kross wins this match. Next, we have the match between Jelly Roll and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre. And with as hard as Jelly Roll has worked to get into the WWE, I think this could be one of the best matches during SummerSlam. And this match has one of the best builds and one of my favorite storylines going into SummerSlam. But in this match, I think that the team of Jelly Roll and Randy Orton will win this match, and Jelly Roll pins Logan Paul. Next, we have the match between Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed versus our tribal chief, Roman Reigns, and mid-card Jey Uso. And I don't like picking against my tribal chief, but I think Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are going to win this match, and Braun Breaker pins Jey Uso. I hope my tribal chief, Roman Reigns, wins, but that's what I think is going to happen. I think Braun pins Jey. Next, we have the match for the World Heavyweight Championship, Gunther versus CM Punk. And I don't think Gunther's championship reign is going to end this fast. I think he will beat CM Punk and retain his championship. And also, I think Seth Rollins is going to get involved. Even though he's injured, I think he will do something to cost CM Punk the match. And if it's not CM Punk, I think somebody from his faction will cost CM Punk the match, and Gunther retains his championship. Next, we have SummerSlam Sunday, and let's start off with what match I think should main event SummerSlam Sunday. And on Sunday, we have the women's triple threat match between Naomi, Rhea Ripley, and Io Sky. The match between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. The tag team tables, ladders, and chairs match. The match between Cody Rhodes and John Cena in a straight fight. Lots of great matches during SummerSlam Sunday. And what match should main event? I think it should be the women's triple threat match. Naomi versus Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley. The last two matches Rhea Ripley and Io Sky had against each other were both great matches. I think this could be the best match during SummerSlam. I want to see it be the main event. I think it's probably going to be John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. I don't want that to be the main event, but I think it probably will. And let's start off with our SummerSlam Sunday predictions with the tables, ladders, and chairs tag team match between Fraxium, DIY, the Street Profits, the Wyatt Six, the Motor City Machine Guns, and Andrade and Rey Fenix. And this could be one of the best matches during SummerSlam. And I think that the Wyatt Six are going to win this match and retain their championships. I don't think they are going to lose them this fast. Next, we have the United States Steel Cage match between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. And in the match, I think that Solo Sikoa will win this match with help from the MFTs. I think Solo wins and retains his championship. Next, we have the match between Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And this has been the best storyline this year in the WWE. Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria have had multiple great matches with each other. I think this could be one of the best matches during SummerSlam, and this one being no countouts, no disqualifications. I think it could be the best match that they have had against each other. But in the match, I think that Bayley will turn heel and cost Lyra Valkyria the match, and Becky Lynch retains her championship. Next, we have the match for the Intercontinental Championship between Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles. And I think that AJ Styles will beat Dominic Mysterio and win the Intercontinental Championship. Next, the Women's World Championship Triple Threat match between Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Naomi. And this match could be the best match during SummerSlam. The match Io Sky and Rhea Ripley had at WrestleMania with Bianca Belair, and that triple threat was a great match. Evolution, just Io Rhea one-on-one was even better. This match with Naomi in it, I think is going to be a great match. Could be the best match during SummerSlam. But in this match, I think that Naomi will win this match and retain her championship. I don't think she loses her title this fast. Next, we have the match between John Cena and Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship in a street fight. And hopefully this match is better than the one at WrestleMania. Hopefully there is no Rock involvement, no Travis Scott. Hopefully they are not a part of this match. And in the match, I think that Randy Orton is going to turn heel, attack Cody Rhodes, and John Cena will win the match and retain his championship. And those are my SummerSlam predictions. And go leave in the comments, who do you think is going to win at SummerSlam?